David Douglas High School Class of 2013 Graduation Ceremony. I would like to ask at this time that you please silence your cell phones during the ceremony. Also, the University of Portland requests no noisemakers during the graduation. Please respect those around you or you may be asked to leave. I would like to now introduce Megan Byer, the student body president of David Douglas High School. Thank you.
Please stand and join our graduates as American Sign Language students Jenna Cox, Jenny Nolan, DJ Hawk, and Kylie Youngblood, and the David Douglas High School Choir perform the national anthem.
How about another round of applause for the David Douglas Choir under the direction of Christopher Silva. It is my privilege now to introduce the superintendent of the David Douglas School District, Mr. Don Grotting.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce our board members. Chairman Don Gardner, Vice Chair Annette Scarcelli, Board Member Frida Christopher, Board Member Annette Matson, Board Member Don Barberis, Board Member Kyle Riggs, and Assistant Superintendent Ken Richardson. It is my pleasure to certify that each of these graduates have met the requirements set forth by the David Douglas School District Board of Directors and the State Board of Education. To the parents of our graduates, thank you for sharing your children with the David Douglas School District. Together, we have helped to shape and mold tomorrow's leaders. To the graduates, I hope tonight that you will find the time to thank your family members, teachers, and others who have supported you to this point in your time. I would also like to thank each of you for your leadership while being in the David Douglas School District. Since you entered our school district, it has continued to be recognized at the state and national level for its academic excellence. In addition, there are those of you here tonight who will be the first in your family to graduate and the first to go to college. Each and every one of you have worked extremely hard to be here. You should be proud of the obstacles you've overcome and look forward to the challenges in your life. You can do anything you put your mind to. You have shown that. Your leadership also extends beyond the classroom. Many of you have participated in our music, choir, athletic, vocational, theater programs at both the state and national level. You're responsible for many of the awards, banners, trophies that reside back at David Douglas High School. And the most recent one being a shout out, David Douglas Wrestling Team, state champions. Graduates, you have left your mark on the David Douglas School District. Now go out and make a big difference in our world. As you go across the stage and accept the applause of your family, teachers, and others, please remember it took the entire David Douglas community to educate you. Go Scots!
And now it's time for our student speakers. First one, Mr. Ian Booth.
Good evening. Well, a hearty welcome to all parents, friends, family, faculty, and staff. We are overjoyed to have you join us tonight in this wonderful celebration. Also, a monstrous welcome to the class of 2013! It's a little hard to believe we did it, right? We began this journey 13 years ago and never looked back. We started out on this road of life and were crawling along, unable to even walk. We were only about 6 years old. And we had many people who helped us along this road. Our parents, teachers, staff, uncles, grandparents helped us down this road. Well, we finally learned to walk and we hit age 13. But the road was ever difficult to travel down until we made a stop at the car shop and learned to drive. That is now, and we have taken the wheel of our lives. Well, I can tell from the looks on your faces that you can't bear another cheesy graduation analogy. I could try seeds in a garden, or how about snowflakes on a mountain? I won't even get desperate enough to mention how we're like a box of chocolates. The truth is, class of 2013, we are too unique for comparison. If you have doubts, think of things we've done that nobody has ever done before. Just this year, the Scots Science Club finished second in engineering at the Regional Science Bowl, and the Scots Rocket Club had a launch qualify for the TARC National Convention. The Scots wrestling team, as you know, got first in state for the first time in nearly 50 years. The Scots Symphonic Orchestra got second in state, the highest placing in recent memory. The Scots men's track and field team went from a winless season last year to being 6-0 and finishing second in our conference and third in state this year. The Scots softball program beat the all-time win record at David Douglas. The big boys, well, they raised over $3,000 for Sparrow Club. Amazing. The Scots drama department did its best at districts than ever before. Oh, but that is just this year. That doesn't mention the great run by our basketball team a year ago. That doesn't mention Scots Choir getting first in league last year for the first time ever. Whew. That also doesn't mention Scots football dethroning number 1 ranked West Lynn in playoffs last year. We were a part of that. We earned it. We earned the hearts of each other. We earned the hearts of our teachers. We earned this moment. We earned graduation. Unfortunately, the sweet times always seem to have a bitter taste. We experienced hardships. We experienced tragedies. We experienced loss. What we experienced may not have been easy to deal with, but we persevered. A Scot always perseveres. We remember those who were lost to the world too soon. Now, who it is for each individual will differ, but what is important is that we continue to live for their memory and live for the future, to be the best we can be, because a Scot doesn't throw in the towel when life hits hard. A Scot doesn't fold his hand when the cards are stacked against them. When another might give up, a Scot gets up. However, as perfect as we all are, our phenomenal teachers, counselors, coaches, directors, principals, cooks, assistants, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, friends, and custodians were there every step of the way to propel us to success. These staff members work not because of the remarkable high salaries, but because of their love for us and their belief in us. I hope you take a moment out of your oh-so-busy schedule to thank at least one person who is part of the reason why you're here tonight. Now, each and every one of us is different, and each of us may do something different after we walk across that stage. Graduates, please look to your left and to your right. Do you see other graduates? Do they act anything like you? As an individual? No. Realize that these people to your left and right will never be you, and only you, yourself, can control your destiny. We will be great. We will persevere as long as we are Scots, as long as we display our true colors shamelessly. We will be beyond compare. Congratulations again, graduating class of 2013! Now, the next speech you will hear will be performed by our very own Yvette Tran.
Test, test. All right. Friends, family, and vice versa, welcome to the graduation of the class of 2013. Everyone feeling good tonight? Fabulous. Right now, most of you are thinking, where do I go from here? I can't tell you exactly, but I could give you this collection of words to guide you along that scary path called life. Future financial and academic success aside, I'd like to tell you all a few things to help iron out the last few years of young adulthood. You see, at this stage in life, we're still figuring out who we're meant to be. Before entering the real world, I have two words for you. Play-Doh. Yes, Play-Doh. You know how it's flexible, bendable, shapeable, and colorful? And when you touch it, you leave a mark? And as a kid growing up, you know how when you played with it by mashing a bunch of different colors of Play-Doh together, they grab hold of other colors and never let go, no matter how much you tried to separate them? We're Play-Doh. Not in the literal sense, but each and every one of us in this arena, in this school, this community, the whole entire world, we are each our own unique shade of Play-Doh. What I mean is that we're all so impressionable. After our failed attempts at separating the Play-Doh, all of us tried to keep our shades either all green or all purple. But regardless of our efforts, the colors still blended together. This is true of life. Imagine your life as a lump of white clay in the center of a box surrounded by all other colors. Now imagine someone taking and shaking that box. All those other colors are the people that entered and the events that happened in your life. There has not been a single person or event that has not marked your life. Your friends, family, teachers, and even your rivals will leave an impact on your life, whether you like it or not. Even though the impact is out of your control, your reaction is all you. You are in control of your responses, your thoughts, your opinions, your morals, your values, your behavior. All of these aspects may have come from others, but they blended together into your big melting pot of a personality that is unique to you. Individualism may be a bit self-centered, but you are who you are, and who you are is unique. I know most of you are constantly bombarded with the phrase, "Don't be afraid to be yourself," but in all honesty, there is truly nothing to fear. People judge. It happens. But will their judgment directly affect your life? Most likely not. As long as you're not endangering anyone, be who you want to be. According to an influential psychologist named Carl Rogers, when your actual self, who you currently are, and your ideal self, who you want to be. When those two things come together, you become a fully functioning being, someone who's in touch with their deepest and innermost feelings and desires. Fully functioning beings are some of the happiest people in the world. And isn't that what we all want? Happiness? And here is where the beautiful, beautiful contradiction comes in. Although you are the product of your environment, although your Play-Doh was colored by others, you have the ability to shape it. Also, bear in mind that you're capable of marking another person's lump of clay as well. Never be ashamed for who you are. Whether you longboard, read comics, tango, play an instrument, watch cartoons, wear costumes, or ride horses, just go out there and flaunt what you've got. Your personality, yourself, is something no one could ever take from you. So tonight, upon our graduation and proverbial entrance into the real world, I hope you all remember that the Play-Doh is out of the box and in your hands. Mold it as you please. Congrats, class of 2013, and thank ya.
Would you have them turned on? By on bonny banks and by on bonny braes, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, her me and me true love wherever wont to gae, on the bonny, bonny banks o' Loch Lomond.
Scotland afar.
will ken a second spring again, and the world knows not joy of grieving.
Da 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 da
How fantastic was that? Ladies and gentlemen, that was the David Douglas High School Band under the direction of Jennifer Muller and orchestra under the direction of Mrs. Michelle Lindberg, and once again, the David Douglas High School Choir under the direction of Christopher Silva. How we doing? You guys doing okay? You just got to listen to me one more time. That usually gets applause. Thank you. Tonight we're here to celebrate a wonderful accomplishment and a new beginning. We celebrate the completion of 13 years of formal education in which these fine young men and women have achieved some of the toughest Oregon diploma requirements there's been. We are also here to celebrate the next steps of their lives, whatever those might be. It's often been said that the success of a group may be measured by whether or not they left the place they occupied better than when they started. Well, class of 2013, based on this criteria, you were a huge success. You have shown excellence in 3 major areas: activities, athletics, and academics. Here are some of your accomplishments. Now, folks, this is where you can feel free to go ahead and clap because these guys have done some amazing stuff, as you'll see. You will hear some stuff repeated. I don't care. It's worth hearing about it again. There's some fantastic folks in here. So to start out with, let's go into activities. Besides the wonderful musical, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, and the hilarious winter play, The Foreigner, the drama department had several students recognized for outstanding accomplishments. A duo from David Douglas won the coveted Showcase Award at league competition, while another member of this class won the Solo Showcase Award. In all, David Douglas actors won 25 different awards. Each year, the Portland Center Stage's Vision and Voices playwriting program selects students from across the entire Portland area to honor as promising playwrights. This year, 4 David Douglas students had their plays selected to be performed by professional actors. Music. Not only did we have the usual high number of students make all state, all Northwest, all world, all that kind of stuff like we do, but our wonderful choir placed 11th in state. On the instrumental side of things, our wind ensemble placed 3rd in state. Our band placed 3rd in state. And our full symphony orchestra placed 2nd in state. Additionally, the David Douglas High School music program earned the distinction of being one of 7 public high schools in the nation named a Grammy Signature Gold School for excellence in music education. This award recognizes top U.S. public high schools that are making an outstanding commitment to music education. Oh, by the way, this is the 3rd year in a row that's happened. The Highlander, David Douglas's high school student newspaper, received a national first place award with special merit from the American Scholastic Press Association, placing the Highlander on the national top 100 school newspapers in the country list. Oh, by the way, that's the 7th year in a row that's happened. On the academic side, there are 10 perfect people, valedictorians right up here, 6 nearly perfect individuals, salutatorians. There are 54 students in this class who received the President's Education Award, which requires a 3.5 or higher plus a SAT verbal or math score above 590. And finally, there are 284 of you that have a 3-point GPA or higher. And I might add, this fact just in today, we started the year, well, let's just put it this way. 96% of the students that started this year are sitting out here tonight. Each year, the Dairy Farmers of America recognizes teams that have a 3-point or higher GPA. This year, we had 13 athletic teams and 4 activity teams that were recognized. They are as follows: cross-country girls and boys, girls soccer, volleyball, girls basketball, boys and girls swimming, girls golf, boys and girls tennis, boys and girls track, and softball. The activities were choir, band, orchestra, and cheerleading. Athletics. We had several outstanding team performances this year, which include girls swimming finishing 11th in state, boys swimming finishing 9th, our TAMs finished 8th in state, cheer 4th in state, boys track, once again, 3rd in state, and last but not least, our wonderful wrestling team, state champions. Contributing to this wonderful award, we had 5 senior wrestlers that finished in the top 3 or above. In fact, 3 of them won individual state championships for this is the first time that's happened in David Douglas history. Class of 2013, your outstanding accomplishments and leadership will be remembered for a long time to come. Folks, as you can see, this is a special class with a very special future. Speaking of the future, as I mentioned earlier, we're here to celebrate a great accomplishment tonight. But that's not all we're doing. We're also celebrating what's ahead. We're celebrating the next steps in your lives. With this celebration, I have a special challenge for you tonight. It's pretty simple. Be a lifelong learner. Don't let tonight be an end. Let it be a means to an end. I know many of you are going on to further education, and that's terrific. What I'm saying is that beyond your school experiences, you must continue to challenge your mind. You must continue to challenge yourself academically as long as you live. For education is the key to success. Education is the key to having doors open for you rather than closed. Education allows you to make decisions for yourself rather than others make decisions for you. Finally, education is the key to our country's success. In order to have a successful democracy, it is our obligation to be educated citizens. Thomas Jefferson once said that the greatest threat to democracy is ignorance. We must heed his advice. You must take advantage of any educational opportunity you can get so that you can make a positive contribution to our country. Class of 2013, you have proven that in 4 short years, you can have a successful impact on a high school. Can you and will you carry this out into the world? I, along with your teachers, family, and friends, believe that you will. Congratulations and good luck, seniors.
Test.
I don't have any.
Test.
Kim Nguyen. Roanna Lynn. Maria Marine. Tasha Tovkach. Janessa Dyke. Tao Nguyen. Brendan Nicola. Kevin Guan. Eduardo Torres Montano. Dallas Niemeyer. Susan Tian Su. Miguel Quintero. Adriana Resendez. Maya Baker Freed. Elizabeth Humphrey. Tina Chan. Felicia Huang. Nera Bektas. Jenna Cox. Jenny Nowlin. DJ Hawk. Kylie Youngblood. Reza Wynn. Sarah Rowland. Zenobia Warren. Alexa Connor. Nico Susi. Ludmila Chubai. Gary Big Boy. Vicky Primack. Oksana Hubenya. Elena Skrilnikova. Elizabeth Osintsev. Christina Yakovchuk. Natasha Kushnyak. Ina Berlaku. Julia Gergalo. Trung Nguyen. King Tran. Phum Dang. Hugh Nguyen. Trong Dang. Austin Rice. Justin Carpenter. Ryan Carpenter. Becky Jo Shukart. Amber Schreider. Nikita Morgan. Corey Big Boy. Hannah Conlon. Chelsea Parker. Cody Archer. Josiah Jeremiah. Ashley Potratz. Emmanuel Amaro Zurita. Tanya Kindrachuk. Jillian Santos. Hai-Son Nguyen. Pavel Medvedev. Lavinia Filimov. Desiree Guy. Mariah Cooper. Asha Nelson Neal. Alicia Nguyen. Ina Vlad. Ina Vavilina. Katie Korolev. Kayla Dawson. Veronica Chappelle. Annie Kaufman. Logan Clark. Chris Walker. Darren Craner. Jan Lebedev. Isaac Hills. Joseph Daly. Jeremy Matthews. Austin Hills. Taylor Trolson. Leland Miller. Andrew Capatina. Tyler Burfitt. Quincy Clarkson. Lyman Batter. Christina Shabubin. Ma Su. Cheryl Wynn. Ahadi Busimi. James Wolf. Clarice Sky Johnson. Jeffrey Borsine. Evan Chewy. Samantha Jones. Charmaine Scobo. Jasmine Groves. Kristen Murphy. Brianna Wilson. Gabrielle Buckley. Ariana Hunter. Haley Dieter. Alexandria Allen. Christina Cornell. Jin Chen. Peng Huang. Ji Li. Ji Lu. Leo Lee. Wenjiao Zhao. Zhao Yuan Meng. Eric Fan. Ariel Stewart. Shelby Thomas. Emma Tippery. Tiffany Harvey. Miranda Duval. Megan Clark. Heaven Trujillo. Blake Dressel. Oscar Torres Rodriguez. Christopher Montiel. Victor Sanchez. Arturo Ramos. Augustin Castro. Hector Jimenez. Christian Jimenez. Brandon Tomiak. Nick Koza. Zachary Rubin. Johnny Quinn. Hayden Oladev. Iogama Odigizua. Elijah Taylor. Vagif Afrazov. Jerome Masad. Ronnie Bui. Michaela Sprague Barnes. Philip Kelso. Stacy Fowl. Julia Montez. Emily Moats. Cynthia Munoz Diaz. Jamie Triplett. Summer Sabot. Aaron Richardson. Alice Oakes. Alex Kiselev. Willanja Malako. Abdicator Mohammed. Ahmed Osman. Brianna Morrison. Vanessa Sheeran. Annalise Jones. Wayne Standish. Josiana Clark. Morgan Whitcomb. Chuni Shalon. Sammy Ferris. Brianna Hill. Rebecca Cole. Ariana Abercrombie. Nathan Pierce. Luis Gonzalez. Damian Giles. Ariana Chow. Taylor Allman. Kyle Patterson. Tyson Gaylor. Nathaniel Watkins. Lorenzo Ford. Thomas Duncan. Jameson Green. Michael Schilling. Joseph Wright. Iris Romo. Megan Biles. Jordan Irvin. Jessica Massier. Crystal Larson. Bethlehem Daniel. Shamia Harris. Brianna Fanning. Cache Bynum. Mercedes Johnson. Marissa Trujillo. Sammy Tower. Rakaya Burge. Dejanay Finney. Taylor Durbin. Tracy Robert. Emina Kaitazovich. Sitara Mohammed Nader. Farhio Mohamud. Khadija Sharif. Shankaran Abdurrahman. Asha Aiden. Mariam Sharif. Daud Matan. Lamberto Palma Ignacio. Raja Lal. Ashneel Narayan. Jarbar Bar. Nabin Badarai. Marwan Ahmed. Sani Gudeta. Alan Green. Michael Gildefan. Zachary Sinclair. Tommy Stoika. Tyler Schultz. Haley Bell. Jennifer Guerrero Jimenez. Daniel Tang. Hui Doan. Markela Shattuck. Kristen LaFontaine. Alapate Tuidavake. Islady Sanchez. Mackenzie Ingelgal. Dakota Bilas. Rita Mahia Escado. Arlette Ortiz. Kimberly Mayhall. Jessica Gallagher. Tommy Woos. Yi Chen. Daniel Nolan. Steve Escobar. Dana Hooper. Eric Wynn. Andre Terluke. Deepak Nepal. Persu Misra. Indra Suba. Rocio Aparicio. Elizabeth Olmos. Beatriz Petche. Marlene Ruela Ceja. Alondra Flores. Lyric Alguin. Caitlin Fyock. Tasha Lopez. Rana Youssef. Hanan Youssef. Austin Hooper. Justin Farrell. Tyler Harvey. Justin Shupp. Freddie Garcia. Jesse Maya. Jose Cruz Garcia. Juan De La Torre. Gerardo Luna Valencia. Jorge Navarro Munoz. Henok Lima. Gerardo Carrillo Sandoval. Norma Carvajal. Maxime Pavlenko. Jonathan M. Brink. Kibram Mulugeta. Jeremy Dan. Cole Kep. Arvin Gonzalez. Dulce Rios Duran. Daisy Esquivel. Cecilia Benitez. Laura Chavez Rodriguez. Selena Perez Rodriguez. Everardo Torres Montano. Francisco Leyva. Vitaly Versov. Hannah Verbruggen. Aaron Forsythe. Janae Kimmons. Perny Magar. Christiana Miles. Du Zhang. Megan Byer. Christina Johnson. Linda Quinn. Brenda Van. Andrea Jim. Jeremiah Baker. Tess Kuhl. Michelle Wynn. Juliana Brait. Andre Simon. Blake Wynn. Aileen Ty. Adam Butler. Cheyenne Nance. Paige Martin. Kyle Miller. Chance Lynn. Cassidy Bean. Wiley Wolf. Elet Tran. Abby Smetana. Shelby Wallstrom. Daniel Quinn. Vera Yaroslavkin. Margot Rutledge. Stephanie Vanessa Gallegos. Irma Lares Benitez. Daisy Cortez. Myra Velador. Maria Benitez. Bautran Tu. Joshua Hudson. Helen Fong. Vicki Lynn. Delina Tran. Marvin Wynn. Raymond Tang. Justin Dunn. Tony Mua. Morian Ramirez. Dennis Wynn. Jimmy Tran. Kevin Bui. Amy Lee. Jonathan Tran. Edward Brazovan. Mikolai Wiskeski. Shanira Touch. Galen Lawson. Abigail Lestico Johnson. Miranda Helm. Olivia Smith. Amber Smith. Luan Dang. Hao Vu. Jason Cow. Mimi Gaitan. Candace St. Helen. Kayla May Nelson. Austin Avery. Alex Probagushka. Sergey Frey. Aziz Kadarov. Vitaly Babi. Alex Misu. Ivan Konkin. Dmitry Vakulchik. Alex Tyanov. Max Moskalenko. Anton Fesick. Albert Faitzer. Alex Varanita. Freddie Vasilchuk. Josh Drendel. Mark Bordian. Anthony Sopko. Ilya Roslov. Vitaly Prus. Ilya Geshka. Vadim Basaraba. Vasil Mamatok. Pancha Soriano. Vanessa Gadea. Lanny Cordona Lee. Stephanie Lee Westenberger. Suprina Koirala. Amira Agit. Larissa Woodbury. Catherine Zakow. Anna Miranachenko. Natasha Huddleston. Elijah Staples Klaus. Andy Stenseth. Angel Martinez. Cynthia Rodriguez. Heather D'Amico. Madik Catherine Roden. Liridana Ramadani. Bailey Wegner. Chelsea Holub. Shalandra Vogt. Thomas Lefevre. Kong Meng Tao. Kyle Fulton. Jake Taylor Worley. Evan Smith. David Wynn. Michael Chan. Georgelyn Castaneda. Berenice Sendejas. Na Emily Craig. Mario Morales. Gabriella Cooper. Heather Dwyer. Ed Curtis. Sadie Dunn. Casey Cedarleaf. David Wrong. Jason Yee. Andy Lee. Nai Lee. Angel Vu. Rosie Rodriguez. Diana Gonzalez Acosta. Yuridia Gonzalez. Josh Fang. Kenneth Wong. Irene Chow. Min Yet Dang. Eugene Sigapalo. Kevin Lee. Richard Deep. Lan May. Anovia Tomlin. Caitlin Paschal. Stephen Wallace. Tim Patrick. Bickelson Samuel. Ickelson Samuel. Tyson Walker. Andre Perjou. Obi Lewis Thompson. Malik White. Samson Abukan. Pavel Rabichev. Keenan Nelson. Vaughn Henley. Eric Cruz. Anthony Penner. Rachel Welke. Nathan DeBray. Guillermo Rojas Mendoza. Ray Caldera. Timmy Trong. Matthew Tong. Andy Vo. Anthony Tran. Brian No. Dewey Pham. Tuan Pham. Eileen Wong. Isaiah Cadabay. Stephen Trin. Joseph Lee. Elaine Lee. Alexandra Huang. Ruhama Dimbore. Alyssa Cheyenne. Tan Tong. Aaron Akavon. Anthony Wynn. Gabriel Pete. Elijah Eddings. Andrea Eddings. Bryce Salyers. Zenaida Badale. Vitalina Kamenskaya. Olga Mirgorodskaya. Elena Kovalchuk. Diana Beglick. Lila Cruz. Serena Fasthorse. Edith Quintanilla Hernandez. Deja Ruelas. Emily Ramirez Nunez. Mindy Blaine. Emily Salas. Misty Brown. Jessica Pond. Sydney Garcia. Vivian Wynn. Muna Dahir. Olivia Vunasak. Dewey Lee. Marcus Aguilera. Karina Lazaro. Tuna Chow. Daphne Averett. Shatiana Novello. Arshela Osborne. Antonique Nelson. Sandra Hartley. Miranda Lemon. Catherine Griffin. Marion Aden. Nathan Clark. Brian Ott. Zach Caswell. Josh Lamar. Ian Booth. Hunter McAndrew. Cole Sibley. Pablo Iniguez. Caitlin Day. Jora Beck. Karsten Montgomery. Kelsey Milt. London Bauman. Kiara Ford. Jared Scott. Nettie Zachariah. Jesse Vance. Nicole Ross. James Trong. Nathan Tran. Peter Barnhart. Emma Nissen. Felicia Smith Gates. Srijana Rai. Joseph Wynn. Alex Walcott. Richard Wynn. Brian Durbin. Nick Roberts. Antoine Lawrence Jr. Michaela Bristow. Nicole Lambert. Marjay Kajay Taylor Jr. Jeff Strong. Jonathan Lindholm. Brian Hone. Austin Anderson. Nana Say. Aaron Jones. Kiri Guthridge. Rachel King. Emily Muller. Kayla Muller-Dahl. Jacob Keys. John Musgrave. Kevin Ryan. Cole Shaw. Preston Trin. Martin Martinez Santoyo. Willie Garrett. Tanner Booth. Justin Thielen. Anthony Newman. Ladies and gentlemen, the David Douglas High School graduating class of 2013.